Hello friends and modelers. In our evening video we'll make a small presentation and review of a real vintage treasure. Let's go back in early 70s when Revell released in 1/32 scale a model of the famous World War II Japanese Army fighter Kawasaki Ki 61 HIEN. The model was designed and produced in Japan and has a very special history. A few years after the initial release, the molds were lost in a shipwreck, and eventually Revell's HIEN became one of the most rare and collective scale aircraft models of all time. But let's take a closer look. First, the magnificent vintage box art with most of the scripts in Japanese language. Here we can read the year of the initial release, which is 1972. The first thing we found opening the box is a very nice color profile printed in thin cardboard. The instruction leaflet is also in Japanese language, has 10 build steps. With 5 options of different camouflage and markings for 5 different aircrafts of Japanese Imperial Army. We have to be very careful with this old and yellowish paper. The decal sheet, obviously after all those years, is unusable, but you can find several aftermarket options. The model contains 63 parts molded in metallic grey and transparent plastic. The internal detail of this model is quite fine according to the standards of each era, but is very basic compared with a modern scale aircraft model. HIEN was a Japanese with a German heart, because the aircraft wears a licensed build version of the Daimler-Benz 601 liquid-cooled engine, the same engine of Messerschmitt Bf 109 E and F series. The model offers a simplified replica of this engine with 5 main parts. And these parts are exactly the same as in Revell's 1/32 scale Bf 109 F and G of the same era. The engine bearers are integrated in the fuselage. The transparent parts, the canopy, is a little bit thick, and you may need to replace them with vac-form ones, especially the middle section. But the real strong point of this model is undoubtedly the detail of the external surfaces. All panel lines and rivets are very fine engraved and represent with accuracy all the detail of the real aircraft. Very innovating for a model of its era. In our opinion, the external detail of this model is absolutely equal to the best modern scale aircraft. Quite impressive for a model that was released more than half a century ago. And this kind of detail is absolutely necessary for a big scale aircraft. As a conclusion, we can say that Revell's old HIEN is undoubtedly one of the best vintage models. Dear friends and modelers, when we look a vintage model like this, we realize how fast the years are passing. I started to build this model many years ago, but for various reasons I left it unfinished in its box with all these pleasant memories of a different and traumatic modeling era. HIEN was one of the most elegant and beautiful aircrafts of World War II and one of my best loved, so I hope someday to finish it. Thank you very much for watching, and if you want, leave a comment about your own rare and vintage models. From FT Models, we wish you a nice evening and we hope to see you in our next video.